Our next question comes from Jeff. Jeff, please go ahead.
Jeff?
Hello, Ron. This is Jeff from Reno, Nevada. How are you this evening?
Okay, I am good, sir. What's on your mind?
So I'm looking for some focus on where to start. Here in the local market in the Reno Sparks area, we've got this phenomenon called the Tesla Gigafactory that's getting built. And I think, if my memory serves me correct, they're bringing like 8,000 jobs to the area, and there's a couple other big companies coming to town. The Sunday paper just reported that in the city of Sparks, which is between Reno and Tesla, there's 2,000 houses currently permitted to be built or under construction. My house here in Sparks has gone up 12.5% since the beginning of the year. My question is, because I'm a person that I need specific focus, and then I'll do whatever the systems provide for me. Do I want to focus on pretty houses and terms, or do I want to focus on ugly houses and warehousing?
Yes.
I don't know if I can handle both at the same time.
Why not?
Getting started.
Oh, well, yes, you can. You certainly can. Handling ugly houses is a piece of cake, depending on where you're going to buy them from or what you're going to do with them, I guess. But frankly, I would plaster my area with yellow letters and buy everything the area you just talked about, I'd buy everything I could get my hands on with terms, even if I had to pay retail price. Or
really?
Buy it or lease option it, and I'd just put tenants in it and let it ride it out. Because this thing ain't going to last more than another 2 or 3 years max.
Yeah. Actually, so it's another year and a half before the building is completed.
So what? All I heard you say was that your house went up 12.5% since the first of this year. That's all I need to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, quit analyzing it to death. If your house went up 12.5%, so did all the rest of them, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So
hey, also too, just FYI, I don't know if this is a good thing to do or not, but another good IRA company out there is IRA Services in Redwood City, California.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
But I'm telling you, I would plaster that whole marketplace with yellow letters, and probably nobody else is doing it. And you been to my boot camp?
Not yet. No. We're talking 2 months into the Gold Club. I've been absorbing your material. I'm about ready to place an order for the product.
You need to get to the boot camp, honestly, as fast as you can get there, Jeff. In fact, I'm doing one in Seattle day after tomorrow. But if you miss that one, it's Houston.
The calendar won't permit me to consider that until the December in Fort Lauderdale.
December is Jacksonville.
That's what I meant to say. Forgive me.
All right. If you want to wait 3 months, that's okay with me.
That's
2 months, isn't it?
A good home study kind of guy. So I'm looking forward to picking up the material.
Okay, but a home study's not going to come close to doing what the boot camp does. Does it, Lynette?
Not at all.
Not even close.
Oh, actually, I even have a guy waiting, Robert Britta, to talk about a lead sheet he brought into the Quick Start.
Anyway, get there as soon as you can, Jeff, and go ahead and get the home study and get working on it. But honestly, I would pick up every decent, nice house that I could get in that entire marketplace, even if I had to pay retail price on a lease purchase or owner financing, and buy them like a bat out of hell.
So tell me a little more.
This is something I almost never say, but you may not even want to put a lease purchase tenants in them. You may just want to rent them. Do you hear me say that, Lynette? I've never said that.
Wait, I'm in shock still. Hold on.
Because your whole play here is that fast appreciation, and you're one of those few markets that'll happen. I mean, let's say you pick up $2 million worth of houses. You do the math. And 2 years from now, what are they worth? $2.5 million.
A lot more than that. Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, there you go. So you just pick them up, let them play themselves out, let them pay for themselves. Cost you nothing to get them, and 2 years from now, you're probably $1 million richer than you are today, and without any money out of your pocket.
That's our number one strategy in Arizona here, Ron. You know that.
Is it? Yeah, you live in a market similar to that, don't you?
Very similar.
She lives in the Phoenix market, Jeff. What's your appreciation been in the hot pockets of Phoenix since first of the year, Lynette?
Oh, my goodness. It's been crazy. We've had pockets appreciating, you won't even believe me if I tell you, anywhere from 15, 20%.
Yeah, in a year.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're in a market like that,
we are buying. Buying. Yep.
Yeah.
None of our own credit, zero down. Lease versus buyer, exit strategy, work for equity buyer.
I would bet you'll have a miserable time finding bank-owned properties.
It's miserable.
In that market
absolutely.
Right now, Jeff, that you'd want to pay cash for. And as you're going to learn, if you're going to pay cash for them, you're going to have to get them deeply discounted, or you don't want to pay cash for them. So I would actually go into the pretty house market and pick up everything I can get my hands on.
Yeah, because there's about, last time I checked, there are about 300 homes in various stages of foreclosures. Most of them are at the auction. So it just, again, it's an issue of where do I focus my time.
I didn't say go to foreclosures now.
I know that. I've heard that message has come across loud and clear, and I'm staying away from auctions until I'm a little more fluent.
Right. You better know the rules before you go to auction. Besides, auctions require all cash. You don't need to come up with all cash to buy houses, man.
I understand that. I'm getting that.
That's your pretty house business.
I just, like I said in my opening statement, I'm just looking where do I focus for the best.
I just told you.
I heard it.
Pretty house business.
Got it.
Plaster the place with letters, process the leads, follow my system, do what you're told, and out the bottom will fall some that will lease option houses to you or sell them to you with owner finance them or sell them to you for what they owe on them, of which we've had all three on the phone tonight, just while you've been listening from all over the country. And I don't care how hot the market is, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't lease option or buy with owner financing there. It's crap. Some people just need to get out, and they need to get out now for a lot of other reasons we're not going to discuss tonight. And you're their instant solution, especially when you can pay them retail price, Jeff.
Got it. Okay, well, that's the big relief, because we're, with the market being as hot as it is, everything is like, how am I going to get a discount? And you're just telling me don't worry about that.
You don't have to have one, but that doesn't mean you stupidly let them go away when you can get them. Your biggest concern is going to be make sure your cash flow is there now, because you don't want to get yourself in a bunch of negative cash flow. And you won't have any problem with that because your interest rates right now are so low. Normally, your rents will more than adequately cover the debt.
Absolutely. I fully subscribe to your program to establish cash flow first and then build the investments after that. But I've got to have a significant cash flow, and I just want to make sure that I take the right first step and I don't have to do too many missteps.
That would be my plan. That's a strange thing to hear from a man. Right, Lynette?
That is.
Men
that's
usually
right.
have to do it their own way for a year, Jeff, then they come back to Papa.
Yeah, well, I've made those mistakes in other areas, so it's reinvention time, and so we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.